Hello and welcome to Dr. Clumber Plays RimWorld Part 2 of this Let's Play. I don't even think we've given this colony a name yet. Just realised that that's pop-up hasn't come up. It's not been overly exciting so far. We're just looking at the map. Oh, just as I say that. Fire already. Wake up, you guys. Get the fire out, thank you. Yeah, it's not been very exciting, but we are beginning to shape everything the way we need it to. We're running low on food, so I'm going to start my hunting. I like being selective with the buffaloes, I don't know why. But yeah, you're 16, you can go, you're pretty young. I like nice, rap, old buffalo. I have this weird feeling that when they're really old they won't fight back. I'm probably completely wrong with that. But let's start with one buffalo. Should be enough for now. We don't really have a lot of other food running around. There's some birdie stuff here. There's not that much. Really isn't that much. There's a few springbok there. We'll have to do with the buffalo and the squirrel for now. Yeah, so what we're trying to achieve at the moment is this here is going to be our fridge that White is working on because our food production is right next door. And then eventually what we'll do, let me just see, delete zone, this line can go there so that we can build a wall all around and try and get everything going. Why is my builder not building? What are you doing? Have I run out of wood? I've run out of wood. Ah, that's daft. I did wonder why there was no building going on. We have used a lot of wood because basically that is my main building tool at the moment. That's all I've got. So eventually what I want is to build a stone wall along here, right, so just outside this wood, and then whatever I need there, I don't know yet, and then finish the stone wall on this section so that we've got a nice protected sort of inner circle type thing. But to get there we need to be able to produce stone and stuff, and at the moment we're just trying to put the basics in place. But we have got the stone ready, so we can start chopping that up at some point. I might as well put a stone cutter table out. Don't really want it outside, but I don't want it too far away either. It slows down if you put it outside. Not sure yet. We want it cooler though, I'm sure of that. And we want the hot air to not go into the center but just out and about, and with the wall we can fix that later, so that's good. We've got, I think, power running through to get there. Yeah, we do. We'll run it along here anyway because eventually we'll need some turrets and things to do. We need a research project, that's true, and one of the research projects I really want to start straight off is hydroponics, because it just makes survival a bit more likely in winter. We could then transfer this area into a hydroponic area. Who's idle? Chirpy is idle. We've not got anything to cook or grow. Ready to harvest. Let's just send the harvest order out. Oh no, that's not good. A heat wave. Right, let's get that fridge going now. Now. I'm building this little structure here so we've got a gated connection, because the temperature will be very crucial to us now. So we're going to drop this down as much as possible. Take a lot of power, which is a problem potentially. We'll look into that in a second. But what we're trying to achieve is that we have all our food in here, and that we call it food. And the other thing I want in there is the medicine, because that's likely to disappear as well. This storage, we don't want anything in it anymore. That's not entirely true. We don't want food in there. We don't want medicine in there. For the rest I don't really care. Beavers, that'll help, hopefully. They need hunting. Chirpy has tattered apparel. Well, that's great, Chirpy, but there's nothing I want to do about that yet. You just go and get stuff. I could move storage out here and make that room a bit nicer. I think I might do that actually. 43 degrees outdoors. My fridge is only 15 at this point. Partly because it's a wooden fridge. It doesn't have enough insulation to cope. The next structure I'm going to build is a little simple stone cutter shack, or whatever you want to call it. See, so it tells me it's outdoors, that I have bad temperature and this, that and the next thing. Doesn't really matter to me because it's not going to stay outdoors. We do need though is people to become happy and stay happy. I actually think we're doing quite well. I think our little fellas seem to be doing pretty well. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Why don't I just click there? Yeah. Social, nice chat, character, yeah. Heat stroke, it's definitely going to be a problem. This is now the coolest place that I've got. And so it should be. I don't really want to. What sort of stone have we got? Sandstone and marble. Build. Make marble blocks. Do until you have. Do I have any set to do at. No, what is it? Is it crafting? No, I should do crafting. Right, we're not doing a lot of mining yet. We will do mining, but it's not as crucial. What we do want, though, is people not to die of a heat stroke, which is going to be difficult. Cargo, what have we got? Muffalo wool, yeah, we'll have that, because we're hunting muffalos. Oh dear. Oh dear. Rescue muffalo? Takes a lot. Go on, get the poor bastard out of his suffering. You know what, you could move here. And maybe hit him at least, you know. No. No. I thought you were good with this thing. I mean, in the meantime, your actual shooting ability is going up, but yeah, that wasn't great. Alright, we need to put more flows in here. I had not done that yet. So let's get Nash to, because this thing is gonna. Oh. It's not too. Oh god. A tortoise? I don't want tortoise as a pet. Don't even know what they eat. Yeah. So food wise we've now got 25, sorry, 22, 32. Not great. We've not got a lot of raw food either, and I think these potatoes and stuff, it's all taking quite long, so we might have a problem here. Who's my cook? Go sort all that out because I don't want it going off. Someone's got to mind the break risk. Yeah, I didn't make White stand there, kill a cow for 3 hours. Chirpy wants better clothes. Well, why don't you wear this? I am going to put a because we're actually getting quite a nice amount of wool in. We've got this buffalo wool, 100. I think that's enough to create something nice. Make a t-shirt. Details. Requires 50, so I want it to be clear all buffalo close, and I also want to make pants, and that requires 50, so that can be buffalo wool as well. Someone's going to be arty crafty tailory. Nash's, so Nash's role is becoming clear now. Doing good at cooking as well. He's going up very rapidly, which is nice. So at least that's working. But I need Nash to also do. That's not annoying. Nash needs to start doing the other stuff. That's right. Thank you. To do with the lamp here, and some chairs as well. The women are going to go nuts now. We've still got a heat wave and we've got a bloody psychic drone, which is the last thing that we needed. Storage, I also want in here blocks. Well, we found a decent amount of steel here. I think there's a bit more. That's useful. And our meal count is nicely going up. We've got 4, I've set it to 50, but we could even start to introduce some fine meals, which will bring the... Oh, finally the heat wave's over. Do until you have 10. And actually, details. Only if you know how to cook. So I don't want Chirpy to do that, Tony can do that. My battery's full. I might think about getting a backup battery at some point. At the moment everybody's working, so we're doing well. I don't think we want to put too much pressure on. I'll just build a new storage space here. We can actually start digging into the mountain here and begin to, you know, find resources. I would say dig deep and greedily, but unfortunately we're not playing Dwarf Fortress, so that's not likely. But we could do with some new bedrooms and stuff in a bit, so we'll start chopping them out. Also we'll start tidying this up, so this area we don't need anymore. Copy settings, and then what we'll do is create a new stockpile zone, and then paste settings, so now it's copy what we had up there and it's just doing that, which is ideal. and this one can be deleted, and we can start thinking about how we're going to make this into a really nice room. So we'll start mining as well, mining out the outer wall so we can put a wooden wall in. Caravan packing spot, not really important, but right, so I'll have it. Parties will be here, marriage spot will be here. We haven't got any graves yet, and Randy's being very tame. I'm gonna dump some graves out here just to be prepared for it, because I know that we will need them. And the psychic drone has ended, and everybody should be quite happy at this point, which is nice. Right, this needs to be placed near a workbench. Have we got a workbench? Yes, we do. Right, so I'll make use of that. Speed up things a little. Now we're beginning to get marble blocks, so that's excellent. 75, 60, excellent. So that job is coming along nicely, which means that we can start doing something like that. And then what we need to make sure is that we no roof area definitely needs to be there, and definitely needs to be there for now. And also let's try and put some solar in the mix in a minute. So what we want is to have different sources of power generation, and solar will be one of them. And there. And we can do it along there, connected, Bob's your uncle. Excellent. So we're beginning to work on our protection now. This wall is going to be the start of our defensive line. Do we need a door in there? Probably. Well, let's get a marble block door before she goes all nuts on it, so we can still get to the stone workshop. White is such a good builder, it's incredibly useful. As we see the rice being brought in as well. I wouldn't mind that being an electric door, but it's not a priority to have an electric door yet. You can see there, by the way, Nash was doing his patting and went around this door because it's a heavy door. So what we're going to do is put that to hold open. We'll tell him to get draft to go there. That's that. Undraft, fine. So now it's a quicker route, because otherwise they're going to moan about that. Now what are we going to do with this? This is a granite wall, which is nice. I think we could put a marble door in there. And if there's a sort of security pass through, and then we can build a marble wall down here. I think that'll be excellent. How many points in the marble wall? 420, but the granite wall is 595, but we don't have granite, we only have sandstone and marble, so we're gonna have to do with that, because sandstone obviously is a lot weaker than, well, I think it is anyway, weaker than marble. So this gives us a nice walkthrough. We can put a trap in there, stuff like that, leave those doors open when we're not under threat. That's really good. And I think things are coming together quite nicely now. That was an odd save for the... Oh, I don't know what that was an odd save for. But the research is coming on. I don't know what Tony's doing at the moment, but just doing his general cleaning tasks, which do need to happen as well. I might make research a bit more important, so we get the what's it done now. Wonder what he thinks of where he is. Needs ugly environment, awful bedroom, but a slightly impressive rec room and a slightly impressive dining room, and that is this space here. So that is actually very valuable. That means that we're getting somewhere with creating somewhere they want to be. What we could do is add another table here. We don't really want to make armchairs things yet, but we could just pop some stools on. All this sort of furniture will add a bit of value to the room, make it more amenable to work in, really. Now, smithing will allow us to make metal weapons and tools, which is pretty useful. Passive cooler, not really interested. Refining, chem fuel from wood. We don't need chem fuel yet. But machining will allow us to craft guns and machinery and disassemble dead mechanoids, and that is definitely going to be important. But what I want more than anything is to be able to produce medicine at some point. So I think we're going to do the micro basics. And we're going to keep Tony doing that, actually. We don't really have anybody on mining other than Tony. We'll give him equal status so he decides what he does. We'll get there in the end. There's very little events. It's Randy Random has decided to be very random and not randomize randomly random things random anyway. We've still got marble blocks coming in, which is very useful. Oh dear, Randy's finally done something. Blizzard, roboticist, intellectual 16, psychically sensitive but a hard worker, can't do dumb labour, but could sit and actually just research. That looks like that's all he's going to be able to do as well. We're going to rescue him anyway. I'm not sure it's needed. But let's send Nash over. Oh, we need a non-save, etc, etc. Let's do that. Oh, Nash is Nash. Pigs join. A group of pigs. 3 pigs. Do we keep them or do we slaughter them? You know what? I'm going to assign a group, a zone. Expand allowed area. Where's the allowed area zone? Expand allowed area. Animal area 1. They're allowed here. 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 This is the joy of having a closed arm, if you like, sewn to the whole thing. We can now let the piglets in there. Restrict animals, animal area 1. They're only sows as well, that's useful. We need to get husky obedient actually. So they can look after themselves there. I don't know what they eat, but that's not that important. And when we need emergency food, we can pop them and chop them. There's our rescue. I never know with rescue whether they join automatically or not. It's a bit daft, really. I thought I could now convince him to stay, but it doesn't look like it. We'll see. He's not brilliant anyway. He'd be handy for the research, but that would be about it. But if he decides to stay, that's great. If he decides not to stay, no problem, matey. We'll see you next year. In the meantime, let's do a temperature assessment. So this room is now cold enough to be a freezer. This room's pretty cold because of that. 23, 26, 29. We need to... The heat from the generator and the stove needs to be distributed better. So what I'm going to do... as we get a solar flare, is put some fence just right there to create a flow of air between the different rooms, so that the one room doesn't get too hot and the other room doesn't get too cold. And actually we'll do that here as well. And whilst we're at it, we'll do it there. White is being attacked by a fox. Why is White being attacked by a fox? What the hell, fox? Draft. Well done. Okay, good. I don't know why that fox attacked. Seems very unlikely that a fox would attack a human being, but he did. On that sexy fox, what's it? Oh, I know, because I locked them in, of course. So now they can't eat. That's what it is. Have I got the home area right? I don't think I do. No. That's better. We don't need that to be a home area. I wonder how many piglets are doing. Wait, our pigs get entitlement to... No, they don't. Not growing herbal medicine so you can eat it. What we do need to do is harvest whatever we can. If there is anything to harvest out here. Won't harvest around the piggies, but I think we're doing okay on the food front though. 30, 14. Not growing the what's it yet. He's decided to leave, has he? He's decided to leave. That's fine. He will be more pain than worth, I think, so I don't mind that at all. Right. So long, and thanks for all the fish. I need to start thinking about where I want to do a bit more growing later on as well. Ooh, compact machinery. But first, we're going to build. Are we going to build a marble wall indoors? I don't think it makes a difference. No, it doesn't. So we're going to build a wooden wall along there, and a floor. Now we could smoothen that floor, but it takes a lot longer, and I'm just not really bothered about that. What we will do is put a wooden door here, so we can continue mining and get the what's it at? I don't know why I paused it there. It seems to be a habit of mine. Right, so we've saved Blizzard, who's decided to go, which I don't mind at all. And we've got a bit further. Dining / entertainment room is coming together nicely, so that's good. Kitchen is looking good and organized. We've got not a lot of stuff going on yet, but we are now in the position where we can build stone walls, which is really useful. Bit of fire protection. I might stone wall around here as well. I have a feeling I might just roof over everything as well. I'm not sure yet. Having said that, the next exercise will be to wall this in, and then create a growing area here. In fact, I'm going to line up the jobs for it, and then we are going to call this episode a day. I am going to make that with... I haven't got any wood. Again. Very annoying. We will do steel wall as well, mainly because it'll be better for protection. Double layer doesn't harm. So what we want really is a hallway there, and because we haven't got wood, we'll use steel. I'm gonna have to dig some more steel out soon. Yeah, because if you look now, we can actually build hydroponics basins. We could fit quite a few in along there and along there. This room is already warm, so we've got temperature coming up. We could put a few more of these generators in here. But before we do that, and before I forget, because I'm going to take a break, I do need to make sure that we actually chop wood. I want everything chopping. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Right, so that is Dr. Clumber playing RimWorld. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly love playing this game. I don't know how engaging it is as a Let's Play, to be honest, but I do think it's a fun game. And hopefully things will get a bit more random soon when Randy gets it on his hips. Right, that's me, Dr. Clumber out. I hope you like that. See you next time. Bye bye.